Hello, everybody. Let's again look into the questions of the day and let's see what has been drafted as question today based on the national dailies as such. Now, the first question is which one of the following statement related to the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication is incorrect? It's a global messaging network that allows financial institutions to securely send and receive information. That's the first statement. Second statement is SWIFT replaced Telex in 1973 and is headquartered in Vienna. Third statement is SWIFT is overseen by G10 central banks. And the fourth statement is Russia wants an alternative to SWIFT. Now, as far as the correct answer is concerned, that is the incorrect option as such. The incorrect option is what? B. Because SWIFT replaced Telex in 1973, but it's headquartered not in Vienna, but it's headquartered near Brussels. And the place where it is headquartered is called as La Hulpe. Now, why a question can be asked on SWIFT? A question can be asked on SWIFT. Why? Because yesterday, Mr. Trump said that he would be responsible for imposing 100% tariff on BRICS nations. And why? Because provided that the BRICS nation undermine dollar. So the rift on dollar is going on between the BRICS nation and the US. There are 9 members in the BRICS group of nations. And in October, when BRICS summit was conducted, the Russian President Mr. Putin said that dollar has been used by US as a weapon. And this is a big mistake that US is conducting. And that's the reason why we can see Russia wants an alternative to SWIFT. That's the reason why Russia wants an alternative to SWIFT so that Russia can dodge the Western sanctions. That's the purpose. So the first page itself of the Hindu and the Indian Express, it has been mentioned as a news. Let's see the second question. Let's see the second question. Second question is, consider the following statements. The UN-led global plastic treaty negotiations was the 5th and the officially final round of negotiation. Delegates failed to agree on a framework agreement to reduce plastic pollution. Third is 99% of plastic are derived from fossil fuel. And fourth is less than 10% of plastic has been recycled till now. See, as far as the options are concerned, this is also correct, this is also correct, and this is also correct. And everything is correct. All the 4. Now, 99% of plastic are derived from fossil fuel because they are hydrocarbon based. That generally polymers. So the petrochemical industries is responsible for producing it. Second, less than 10% of plastic has been recycled, and that's the reason why it is a concern. See, UN-led global plastic treaty negotiations. Now, before this in 2022, it started in Nairobi, Kenya. And this was to conclude, but it failed to reach an agreement. And has been said that next year, the INC 5.2, that is Intergovernmental INC 5.2 Negotiations Committee would be having its meeting next year. So the round would be 5th only, but it would be called as 5.2. So that's about the second question. Let's see the third question as such. Which one of the following statement related to green steel making is incorrect? Today also and day before yesterday also, we had a question on green steel making. I asked you where it is located, green steel plant of India is located. Today also in the newspaper you can see green steel making. Now it leverages an electric arc furnace fueled by renewable energy. It uses ferrous scrap mix in raw material chain. Third is the major source of scrap are dismantled automobiles and ships. And Gadani port provides for scrap for green steel making in India. See, it leverages an electric arc furnace fueled by renewable energy. That's true. And that's why it's called as green steel, because earlier we used coal-based furnace. It uses ferrous scrap. We have discussed also that if suppose ferrous scrap is used in steel making, this would be reducing its reliance on iron, which is derived from the ores. Because when you derive iron from the ores, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide would be emitted. The major source of scrap are dismantled automobiles and ships. That's true. But last is incorrect. Gadani is not in India. Gadani is in Pakistan near Karachi. So the scrap is mainly supplied by Alang. Alang is in Gujarat. You can see that is also mentioned in the newspaper. In South Asia, near the ports, steel scrap for steel have been enhanced. So enhanced recycling takes place, and Alang is in Gujarat. It's responsible for mainly supplying for green steel making in India, and Gadani is in Pakistan. So there are certain ports which are known for this. Gadani is also known for supplying scrap, but for Pakistan, not for India as such. Let's see the next question. Which one of the following pairs are incorrectly matched? West Bengal, Lakshmi Bhandar, Jharkhand, Maiya Samman, Madhya Pradesh, Ladki Behin, Maharashtra, Ladli Behin. And we can see that two are incorrectly matched. The last two. What are these? These are cash transfer schemes. And these have benefited the political parties in their elections campaign. So Madhya Pradesh has Ladli Behan Yojana. This is for Madhya Pradesh, and Ladki Behan Yojana is for Maharashtra. Let's see the last question. Consider the following statement. India is a signatory to Zero Emission Vehicles Declaration signed on the sidelines of COP27. Electric vehicles batteries are generally lithium-ion batteries. And third is daytime charging of electric vehicles can reduce carbon emissions. Now, as far as the first statement is concerned, this is incorrect. Why? Because India is a signatory, but this was signed on the sidelines of COP26, which was conducted at Glasgow in 2021. Electric vehicles are generally lithium-ion batteries. They have generally lithium-ion batteries. That's true. Daytime charging of electric vehicles can reduce carbon emission. See, there was a report recently published by Delhi-based institute, which is called as Center for Social and Economic Progress, CSAP, and it says that if daytime charging of electric vehicles takes place, then 10% carbon emissions would be reduced. Why? Because during daytime, what happens? Charging, the power generation takes place also by solar and wind energy, that's renewable sources, and that is responsible for reducing emission. But generally electric vehicles, the concern is generally electric vehicles are charged during night time. Thank you so much. Meet you tomorrow.